A new mysterious teaser has just apparently landed on Raw, so we'll see what that's about. We'll also check out the latest for Rey Mysterio, Sami Zayn, and more. Starting things off with this new apparent teaser that has fans trying their hardest to crack whatever code this may include. And this is the mysterious background teaser that took place during Logan Paul's backstage segment. As Logan Paul was making his way to the ring from the backstage area, a digital screen featuring a Raw promotion suddenly glitched out and started scrambling the letters on the screen. Some fans thought nothing of it, while others felt like it was one of the classic background teasers that we've been seeing a lot of in recent years. Fans have tried slowing it down and seeing if there's any hidden message as the text was scrambling, and some fans grabbed some screenshots of the name Alexa being written out in letters. Is it a reach and a massive coincidence? It might be, but the name Alexa is truly written out with the scrambling letters. So no one officially knows what the scrambling letters are all about, but you have fans that are truly understanding it as the Wyatts 6 and Alexa Bliss teaser after the letters literally spelt out her name. What fans find weird about this teaser, if it was truly related to Alexa and the Wyatts, is that Alexa and the Wyatts are Smackdown superstars. So why would their return teasers kick off on Raw? Have they switched brands again? Or is it something like the original Wyatts 6 teasers where they'll air on all WWE brands? The Wyatts 6 teasers back in 2024 worked in that fashion. There were things happening on Raw, SmackDown, and NXT that were all hinting at their arrival. So is that what's happening here? It's a Raw teaser, but maybe they're still returning to SmackDown. Obviously, everyone will be paying close attention to SmackDown this week to see if there's any more of those scrambling word puzzles. We know that there was original plans in place for the Wyatts 6 to take on the Judgment Day, so is that what the Raw teasers could be hinting for? Are they potentially revisiting the Wyatts 6 versus the Judgment Day? It's been so long since we've seen the Wyatts 6, so no idea if they're still following the original objective, but we know they were coming after people that were treating their families wrongfully. They came after Chad Gable and Karrion Kross for those reasons. They even came for The Miz there as well, and tied it back to Bo's days of working under The Miz. So maybe they see a problem with the Judgment Day and that's what they want to fix. You also have Seth Rollins and how wrongfully he just treated his friends, Sami Zayn, with that beatdown to close out Raw. So Seth's actions towards a friend like that is something that could be on the Wyatts' radar. Also can't forget that Seth Rollins himself is a longtime rival to Bray Wyatt. So they could also make lots of callbacks there to Seth's battles with Bray from over the years. But overall, it just does not seem like it'll be a good idea to mesh Seth's group and the Wyatts together right now. Seth's group is new and the Wyatts are coming off a lengthy hiatus. It's a rough spot for both sides, where neither of them could really afford a loss right now. So it may be better just to keep them apart for the time being and maybe revisit it deep down the line. So no one knows what's going on here, but the Alexa name was on the board, there's no denying that. Hopefully this truly is the start to the rollout of the returns of Alexa Bliss and the Wyatts 6, and we start to see bigger and bigger teasers of the upcoming return back to the WWE scene. Hopefully they do get a big return to the same level of their 2024 arrival. The way the Wyatts 6 debut was handled last year was masterful and perfectly lived up to the high expectations. Hopefully we see something similar this time around with Alexa Bliss coming out last as the big reveal of being the new leader. It does look like it could be another cinematic return, so hopefully that's the route they take. Rey Mysterio tragically went down with an injury the night before WrestleMania 41 and was unable to compete at the event. Well, Rey just revealed that the injury he suffered was a torn adductor. He recently had surgery done to repair the adductor and will be on the shelf until it heals. Average recovery time could be anywhere from 6 weeks to 3 months, so Rey will be on the shelf at least until mid-summer. Sami Zayn is someone that a lot of fans have their eyes on because it appears that they're teasing many different things with him. The first big moment was on the Raw after WrestleMania. Sami Zayn made his way to Raw to congratulate Jey Uso on winning the World Heavyweight title. And there was a few suspicious camera angles there during that moment of Sami looking up at Jey celebrating on the turnbuckle. Some fans thought we would see a heel turn from Sami Zayn and see him attack Jey Uso and come for the world title. But Sami Zayn kept his cool and did not attack Jey. And then, the next week on Raw, Seth Rollins offers Sami Zayn a free pass to leave SmackDown and get a WWE title shot. Even though Sami admitted that wanting to become a world champion is still on his to-do list, Sami turned the offer down and vowed to win a world title, but to do it the right and honorable way. And we all know how that night turned out for Sami Zayn. He once again obliterated in the ring. And remember, that was just Sami's second week being back from another previous beatdown that happened to him. Also, can't forget that Karrion Kross interacted with Sami Zayn and told him to make the right decision and accept Seth's offer, but he didn't listen. So considering every single one of those factors that's been happening to Sami Zayn, it makes you wonder how long until he cracks. Sami may be stuck on doing things the right and honorable way at the moment, but Sami is not a career-long babyface. He's been a heel multiple times in his career and has gone down the wrong road before. So how long until he gets back to that point? Sami keeps trying to do things the right way, and it just keeps ending with him being beaten down and disappearing for several weeks. So could Sami eventually come to the realization here that trying to be the good guy basically gets you nothing in return? Maybe that's not completely true, but at least after the last few weeks he's been through, maybe that's what he starts to believe. That trying to be good gets you nothing in return. So could Sami Zayn start to consider going down a dark path again? If Sami does eventually crack, a great feud for Sami is the one that looked like it was being teased on the Raw after WrestleMania, and that was Sami Zayn versus Jey Uso. Although Sami is legitimately happy for Jey, this new side of him feels like he should be the one holding the world right now, not Jey Uso. Remember that it was Sami Zayn who was the first person to ever defeat Gunther on the WrestleMania stage back in 2024. So Sami defeated Gunther at WrestleMania with a title on the line a whole year before Jey did. So could all these things eventually boil up inside of Sami Zayn and lead him to betray Jey Uso and come after the World Heavyweight title? Sami may be an honorable character at the moment, but after the last few months he's had, you just wonder when he's going to reach that breaking point and head back to his old ways. Being nice has not gotten him a world title, so maybe it's time to switch things up and see if more evil side could get the job done and bring back his first ever world title in WWE. So Sami Zayn is definitely someone to monitor in the coming weeks and months because there's quite a lot of things in place there for him. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.